service right here is called date botting, and they say that it's meant for owners of restaurants, movie theaters, and bars, but it can be used across many other industries. And it's something they do with bots over dating apps. So basically, if you're like a bar owner, you can sign up for this service, and they'll create a bunch of AI bots in your location that will swipe through dating apps and look for matches. And then the bots will initiate a romantic conversation and then quickly ask to meet up at your storefront.
Now, online dating sucks enough as it is already, but now there's bots out there working for businesses to try to suck you in to going to their business through a dating site. Now, it's not just the bots. There are people who implement this strategy, and throughout Asia, I've noticed it as well myself, that they'll have workers, let's just say they have like uh, waitresses or people working in the restaurant or the cafe. When they have a break, they will sit down and they will use dating apps with fake profiles to try to lure men to their cafes or restaurants. And in some cases, there will be girls that will be kind of prostitutes or something like that, and they'll try to lure guys to nightclubs. And so this isn't something new. It's just people are using these bots in they're just lazy in a way. But, dating apps in general are bad enough as it is, and they only seem to be getting worse. Um, Most women aren't even on these dating apps. They just don't use the dating apps at all. There's a large percentage of women in society, in your neighborhood, in your city, in your country, that don't even use dating apps. And so, if that's your only method to meet women, then you're missing the majority of women in your city. And that's why I recommend you learn cold approach. Cold approach is something that I teach. It's something that I teach my students. We do cover online dating as well, because every now and then you're going to get lucky and find a good one somewhere. But the majority of the times, the best ones that you're going to find, they're going to be on through cold approach, daytime, in a cafe. You're going to find them, even in a nightclub. You're going to go to a nightclub and you're going to find this beautiful girl that, on average, they're not all that good, but sometimes you will get lucky and you'll find yourself a beautiful one with a low body count that doesn't have a drug or alcohol addiction and isn't dabbling in any sort of prostitution. This is why day game is even more of a superior method than hitting the nightclubs, because you can go to a library. In fact, um, I've just been dating a girl recently, and it was from the library, and so that is by far a superior method than using these dating apps. They're being gamed. There's an arms race with men spending more and more money on these dating apps, and it's just by far it's gamed out. It's gamed out, and that doesn't mean that you can't use it. But if it is your only method, then you're going to have to suffer the consequences of wasting your time, going out on dates where the girl doesn't even arrive and they hope that you buy something, being fooled by fake accounts. Another thing that I've noticed recently is that we have an AI problem where a large percentage of the women on these dating apps aren't even real. There's like AI generated photos, and you can kind of see them. You got these beautiful girls that clearly are not real, and they're on the dating apps, and so if this is your only method, you're in a lot of trouble. And so if you want to learn cold approach, which is what I highly recommend, go to a cafe, go to the shopping center, hell, even go to the library. You catch a bus or a train, and there's a cute girl there. To learn the right way to cold approach without embarrassing yourself, that is very powerful and very useful. And that's where you're going to have access to the girls that you wouldn't have access to on these dating apps. So go to the link in the description, go to the link up the top. I might even post it in a pinned comment. Go to my website and sign up to learn Cold Approach. I also teach this online with online dating. I recommend that you do that as well. I'll see you guys later.